Hi there, this is Parth and welcome to new video guys. In this video we are going to discuss about the privacy concerns and the data issues in the smartphones, and this is specifically related to Android smartphone. Yes, there are iOS devices as well that also faces this kind of situations, but the amount of the situation, the amount of the privacy concerns that they are going to face is a lot less if you compare it with the Android smartphone. And if you know that in the Android ecosystem we have in any Android smartphone we have basically two options. One is the custom UI and second one is the stock UI, that is a stock Android experience. And I always prefer the stock Android experience, because the reason is that with the custom UI you will get a lots of bloatware. That is a different topic, that is also my concern, but right now in this video we are going to discuss is what smartphone manufacturers are doing is they are including what you say some of kind of features or the some kind of options that will not visible to you if you are not tech savvy initially. Of course, for an example, let's say if you are purchasing smartphone for your dad or your mom or any other elders in your family which do not know that much technology, or they are using the smartphone simply for doing calls and messages, etc. So recently the news came that with the realme 11 smartphone, realme has pushed a new features called the enhanced intelligence services. Now the problem with this function is that it is on by default, and not just that it is on by default, but if you want to switch off this feature, then you have to go into the deep into the setting, which is not possible for the every user. As I have said, we are tech savvy, you are tech savvy, and any other person who are using internet too much or the educated are the tech savvy and they can figure it out, but not all persons specifically or elders can figure it out. And also the big disadvantage or big concern of this feature is that it says that it uses your very personal information like call logs, messages, and your data on your device, and even the location of your device. So for an example, if you have turned off your location by default, that is Google location services, then also still they can read your location info, where you are going, and what are the activity you are doing at specifically places. So which is very scary, because if this feature is turned on by default, then you don't have to manually turn on your device location, which we are used for the maps and navigation, etc. So this is the big concern, and recently this news has came out, and from this kind of privacy concerns, I always have said that a stock Android UI is much better than any other custom UI, and this is applicable to the specifically Android smartphone. And on the top of that, it is more of a concern for if you are using any kind of Chinese manufactured device. For an example, OnePlus, Xiaomi, Realme, Vivo, Oppo. These are the one of the biggest brands. Yes, we don't have a very big competitor to all these brands. We just have Nokia, which is not that much competitive, or you can have a Google Pixel, but it is far more expensive. But still, I would say you can use the custom ROM if you are a little bit tech savvy, because in this kind of UIs, this is the most of the common things that are happening nowadays, and it is breaking trust of the their loyal customers. Now this is still unclear that how this data is being used, how this data is being collected, and if this is being sent to the Chinese servers or not. Realme hasn't reacted on all these situations and all these controversies, but still I would say brand will not accept, even if they are sending your data to any third party server or any other kind of a selling they are doing of your data, then they will simply not accept, because it is a big thing. Now this was all about these privacy concern issues in the Chinese smartphone, but now let's talk about how we can prevent ourselves from these kind of concerns and these kind of risks. First of all, as I have said that choose the smartphone which have a near to stock Android experience. Yes, there are a lot less a smartphone that nowadays came with the stock Android, but still, if you like the smartphone and if you are not doing any kind of a heavy stuff and do not require a very good amount of hardware, then you can simply have a stock Android experience and stock Android smartphone. And second thing is, if you are even if you are purchasing any Chinese smartphone and you are because of the hardware they are providing, that is actually a very good thing for the any Chinese manufacturer. If you know, they are providing a good hardware for the good value, so that is one thing. But if you are planning to purchase any Chinese smartphone for specifically from Xiaomi, realme or the OnePlus or even the Oppo and Vivo, then make sure that your smartphone has a compatible custom ROM and install it. If you are a little bit tech savvy, you can easily do it if you do it carefully. And with the stock Android, you can have both advantage of a good hardware and the good software. And you will not have any other kind of a bloatware and unnecessary ads and stuff with this kind of a custom ROMs. And also, if you are let's say you don't have any kind of option, you are purchasing any Chinese manufacturer smartphone, then first of all, while setting up this phone, you have to you must what you say, uninstall the bloatware that came with unnecessary apps. Only the Google apps that are available with your smartphone and which are necessary, you should retain them, otherwise you should uninstall them. There are number of videos and tutorials on the YouTube out of which you can actually uninstall unnecessary apps, so if you have any kind of a Windows PC. And also, while setting up the smartphone, do not give unnecessary permissions like your call log details or the what you say, your storage details or location details. Do not give this kind of a permission, and keep your smartphone simple as possible, because whenever you will keep the things simple, you will not give too many permission. And if you do not give the too much of permission of any smartphone, then there will be a much what you say, less likely to happen this kind of privacy concerns. Anyways guys, that's it from this video. What do you think guys regarding these privacy concerns of a Chinese manufacturer smartphone? Do let me know in the comment box below. And what are the remedies that you can try to prevent ourselves from this kind of a stuff? Do let me know in the comment box below if you have any other ideas regarding this. Till then, like, share and subscribe to channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.